Hello, my name is Nathan Garcia, and today I'll be giving a speech on the dangers of getting involved blindly in the world of cryptocurrency. If I told you that you only had to invest several hundred or thousands of dollars into an altcoin, and I could tell you would see returns so great that even Warren Buffett would blush at the amount of returns that you get, would you take it? Just a little bit for a credibility statement. I've been around the crypto market for a while now. I've researched. I've spent many hours, so I kind of know my way around it, and whether if I'm getting into a scam or real for sure thing. Many people will hand over almost all the money they have to their name in order to become rich and successful beyond their wildest dreams. And usually these scams work to those who are most desperate and who are just looking for a quick payday. So today I'll be going over what is an altcoin, the dangers of getting involved blindly, and what can you do to help prevent yourself from getting scammed. So an altcoin is any cryptocurrency other than a Bitcoin. Although they may share characteristics, a lot of the times they offer different capabilities. According to Investopedia, there are more than 14,000 altcoins available, and Bitcoin owns 42% of that market. Since there's no real way to evaluate cryptocurrencies, they're all driven by skepticism. Basically, it's a stock market, a crypto stock market. The most widely used coins are Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. Ethereum offers smart contracts and basically it runs without any downtime or fraud from a third party. And Dogecoin is what's known as a meme coin, with its price of one coin being, a thousandth or 100,000th of a penny, and its supply being 132 billion coins. Investors are encouraged to buy as much as they can in hoping of massive returns on, building up hype for the coin, trading on social media and such, that it would turn to have more investors buy in and therefore driving up the price, and just a cycle. Usually that's usually the plan that's supposed to work. But through the lack of oversight from federal agencies and legal parties, many scammers will pay influencers on Twitter or Instagram to hype up an altcoin, promising huge returns and encouraging the fear of FOMO, fear of missing out, by saying that, if you don't buy it right now, and if you wait 6 months or a year down the road and you see this coin, people who bought it early are now millionaires because they bought in before everyone, heard about it. So it's just like psychological manipulation. A lot of it's happening to a lot of athletes. John Jones and I believe Marlon Humphreys and Des Bryant, they're all getting into these NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which is basically just an digital art piece that you own. That's, technically you only have that password to open it, but, it's still just a picture. So I don't understand the hype around it. So a lot of these altcoins, developers will pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for, like, say, Jake Paul or someone to hype up this coin and say, it'll take off, it'll be the next Bitcoin or it'll be the next Ethereum. And it never is, because a lot of these coins never have a roadmap in terms of, goal progressions. And many of these are just pump and dump schemes. Pump and dump meaning that by the time you hear about it, the people who made the coin and the people who are getting paid off to talk about the coin already have more than enough stock in it. So by the time you hear about it and you start hyping it up, you're already too late. So everyone, so the hype builds around it. It pumps it way up where these guys that were initial investors in it are, 1,000 or 10,000 times their investment, and you may be only 50 or 25 or 10 times, and they sell everything, and you're left with basically a useless coin, pretty much. Although the numbers aren't quite clear, it's been estimated that $14 billion has been stolen by scammers with these schemes. Another trick that's used by these guys is the fine print in contracts, having locked money away from the user and unable to sell at any point without the discretion of whoever you bought it from. A good way to ensure you don't get caught in a scam is easy, but it can be time consuming. The red flags in the schemes, for the most part, mirror those in the early adoption of credit cards and money wiring scams. Watch out for any promises to multiply your money with constant results, anything that would be unrealistic. Another trick that is more sinister is blackmail and extortion, as well as other forms of manipulation, such as, the FOMO preying and, telling you that you will never, unless you do this, you will never be part of the 1%. Although it might be tempting, you have to do your own research and remember that coins are basically it's just a stock market. And no investment is ever safe from a crash. It's only safer. So you have to remember when you put money in this and you start putting a significant amount of your savings in these coins, is it really worth the risk? Do you really want to take that chance? Because it's just another way of gambling, pretty much. So today you learned about the different coins used, and you've gained knowledge and helping you to learn the dangers of quick cash scams. Basically, it's better to be safe than sorry, and be diligent in your research. Thank you for your time.